Rocky, we're talking about you, buddy. We love you.
Something I did not know, that during the years we were at TMA, there was a Russian ship out there. Did you read that in the paper about a year ago?
Did.
No.
Russian ship out there, and this guy who was in Russia was being interviewed by some newspaper guy.
Right.
And he mentioned TMA, and he mentioned me, and he said they used to listen to TMA to learn English. So you know what that means. There's a bunch of Russians talking funny over in Russia. No, he did. He said he learned English from listening to us.
WTMA.
Yes, that's the way he was talking.
That's good.
Talking
Gary.
about temperature at street level.
How did you get that? Thank you, John, for putting that in there. How did you get the name, the Big Boob? How did that happen?
It just happened in Albany, New York. They just started
All kinds of
nicknaming-
things happen in Albany, New York. Don't
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
I could tell you as
That's
soon as we
all
get
right.
these microphones
No,
off.
that's all right. No.
Boob.
This is a family show. It is indeed. Terry, you were known when I was here in the late 60s and early 70s as the Weekend Warrior. And I can remember sitting in while you were spinning records. And back then, we actually spun records. We had 45s we'd spin.
Right.
They don't do that anymore, folks, because of automation and all the advances in technology. I would sit in thinking, wow. And this guy would come on, and you were perfect. And I thought, if I could only be like Terry Allen, I'd be in heaven. Never made it, Booby. Never
No,
made it.
you're not going to make heaven.
No,
Well,
you know.
I've known that for a long time.
There is a halfway house.
Is that so?
And you might make that.
It's called purgatory.
Yeah.
Tell me about those years as the Weekend Warrior, Terry.
The Weekend Warrior. Very good years. Saturdays and Sundays, and John is giving us the signal for a break. So I guess I'll tell you more about that when we return.
That sounds good. We're reminiscing on the 70th birthday today of the mighty WTMA, the nifty 1250. I'm Bill Sharpe from Live 5 News, and I'm here with Gery London, Booby Nash, on the phone, Reverend John Burwell, and you just heard from Terry Allen, who's going to share some memories with us when we come right back.
We have a fender bender Long Point Road at the on-ramp to 526 headed to North Charleston. There's also a disabled vehicle, I-26 eastbound at the 199-mile marker. And police are also working an accident at Dogwood Ridge Road. See something, give me a call, 277-1250. I'm Fred Storey in the traffic center.
Got the total weather right here, looking at upper 80s as we make our way through the day today. That's going to be the deal. And some on and off showers and thunderstorms, about a 50% chance, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. For tonight, low 70s, some fog. Tomorrow, partly sunny, 82, a 60% chance. And then Wednesday, mostly cloudy, about 80, with a 30% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. And 20% chance on Thursday, partly sunny, around 85. And then a mixture of sun and clouds Friday, upper 80s. I'm Live 5, Chief Meteorologist Bill Walsh, 1250 WTMA Total Weather.
Right now, haze and 79 here at the Big Talker 1250 WTMA, or as we call it, the mighty TMA today. As we celebrate our 70th birthday, more with Bill Sharpe and the TMA Good Guys coming up next, right here on TMA's Morning Buzz. And Richard Todd back tomorrow. It's 8:51.
WTMA Tiger Radio.
Rocky D.
WTMA 1250 in Charleston.
Happy birthday, WTMA, 70 long years today. Hi, everybody. Bill Sharpe from Live 5 News. We are reminiscing with you at home or in the car and with people you probably grew up listening to if you're from the Low Country. Terry Allen, Booby Nash, Gery London. On the phone, the Right Reverend John Burwell. You hanging in there, John? Oh, John. Well, we may have lost John, but we'll bring him back if we can. Terry, quickly, share some memories with us, if you would, about being the Weekend Warrior at the mighty WTMA Tiger Radio.
Tiger Radio, absolutely. I want to talk about when we were on Church Street, 131 Church. That's a very old historic building, dates back to 1809, and right next to the Dock Street Theater. And leaving that building, that historic building, very late at night on my way home after doing an air shift was probably kind of a scary experience. Walking by St. Philip's Church, John C. Calhoun's tomb there. It was very, very, very frightening, yes. But working in that building, also next to the Dock Street Theater, where we had to keep the sound low because they had theater going on, and we had actually a governor on our sound system. We could not crank it up. So I remember those days. I remember the building, and I just remember all the working with Booby and
And speaking of working with Booby,
yes.
let me tell you about working with Booby. It was like working with a guy I grew up with. I came in, I was an 18-year-old kid working here in the summers in the news department while I was off at college in Atlanta. And I had grown up listening to, am I keeping you awake?
Oh, no.
I'd grown up listening to the Big Boob, and then all of a sudden there I was working with Bob Booby Nash, and I could say Booby and nobody would slap me, you know?
That's right. And today is a special day, not only TMA's birthday, but this is a special day. It's, Bill, it's Man's Day.
It's Man's Day?
It's Man's Day.
Yeah.
I heard it on the news when I was coming in. I said, us men must all get together and celebrate.
Booby Nash, Gery London, Terry Allen. I'm Bill Sharpe
Happy
from Live
Man's
5.
Day.
Happy Man's Day to you. We're going to talk to Ken and get his memories, and we're going to talk to Ken, and we're going to talk to Billy from James Island and share some memories with us as we honor WTMA on the 70th birthday
And Man's
of their
Day.
being. Stay with us. I'm Bill Sharpe, Live 5. This is WTMA.
Tiger Radio.
Target Termite and Pest Control. Wishing 1250 WTMA Charleston a happy 70th birthday. TargetTermite.com.
WTMA.
From ABC News, I'm Doug Limerick. 10